We've been sharing statements from numerous people who had encounters with Bryan Kohberger. From friends, classmates and even his neighbor, who described some really noisy behavior at odd parts of the night. However, we never heard from people who had encounters with Bryan after the killings took place. In my opinion, the killings gave Bryan a boost of confidence. He felt invincible, and after hearing what this classmate of his said, I feel that way even more. Bryan went on with his normal routine as usual. He went to class and participated in the class discussions. The classmate, Benjamin Roberts, came forward to say Bryan's behavior changed noticeably in the days after the killing of the 4 Idaho students. Bryan seemed stressed and exhausted, but I guess it's not out of the ordinary for a graduate student. Bryan would always have a coffee on hand, and just seemed worn out or exhausted. The classmate said the kind of stress and exhaustion he typically saw in Bryan can be typical for grad students. It didn't raise any red flags because he said Bryan didn't appear to be falling apart in other ways. However, after the killings, Bryan became more chatty and social. He had to make sure everyone knew he was smart and had intellectual capability. Overall, the classmate shared that Bryan was very awkward, but was the kind of person who would make sure everyone knew he was the smartest in the room. The classmate can't recall whether Bryan spoke specifically about the Idaho 4 case, but says it's just heavy knowing that someone in his class committed those killings. I'm wondering whether these killings gave Bryan a bounce in his step. He felt untouchable. Like he got away with it.